Hey, this is Mod J from Games Vitae. Today, we are unboxing Into Deep by Burnt Island Games. Into Deep was a Kickstarter that I got not that long ago, and it's about time I unboxed it. So, we'll talk about what's in the box. The Kickstarter Deluxe version of Into Deep has a silver foiled title. Silver foiled title. That's, I think, the only distinction that the outside of the box has. So let's get this opened. Ooh, been waiting a little bit to open this. Just been so busy. There we go. Ooh, box is snug. There we go. It's coming off. All right. Ah, that new game smell. Rulebook. This is got a good heft to it. Good quality paper. Nice production, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Burnt Island Games. They really put forth a good product. Some of the components depicted in the rulebook are not going to be present in this version of the game. The components depicted in the rulebook are for the retail version. The Deluxe Kickstarter version has some upgraded components as well as some additional content. So, absolutely beautiful art. I'm not really into the art books for a lot of these games that come out with those things. I tend to want to focus more on the game and the gameplay than the art that goes with it, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the art. Some of these are more conceptual and I don't know how you put it, genre based. Some of them are much more realistic. Here is the rule sheet for the mini expansion for Into Deep. We have zip baggies. These are for the components. This game does not come with an organizational insert, either in retail version or in Kickstarter version. So they provided these bags to store your components in. I think I'm going to get to the best part right now. These are the miniatures that you get instead of the standees that come with the retail version of the game. Let's open these up. Oh, they look good. There we go. Put that over there. First thing to show you, this is a difference between the Kickstarter Deluxe version and the retail version. The retail version has a wooden mini meeple. The Kickstarter version has a deluxeified miniature with a metallic finish. Notice the difference in color between this one and the ones I'll show you next. So this is the Sentinel. Let's see here. This is called Drone Jack. Really good looking miniature. This miniature actually really is what caught my eye the most when I was looking into the game. This one is the Fixer. This is the jumper. I believe this one is called the smuggler. This is the mechanic. And he definitely looks like a mechanic. I think this is called the ghost. I can totally see graphic novels being made up of after this cyberpunk themed world. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that. This is the Scourge. Each of these criminals have their own asymmetric powers. This is the Sprinter. This is the Persuader? Yeah, the Persuader. Not to be confused with Flushed Away's Persuader. And this one is the Disruptor. There you go. Now, in the deluxified version, there are some, in the game itself, actually, there are some things they call heat markers. Heat markers in the retail version are just wooden cylinders painted yellow. In the deluxified version, they are these little mini robots. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see here. That really adds a lot of character to the game, I think. So, there are the minis. And I'm going to open up these. These are the bases for the miniatures. Each miniature has its own base. Each base has a little slot in it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little slot. Maybe if I got a different color too. There's little slots right there that different wood, cardboard chits can go in as part of the game play. Anyway, these miniatures, let's see if I can find, let's put the Sentinel in his slot. I've heard that it actually takes a little doing. This one is not going in very well. Let's move these out of the way. Put those back in. Obviously, getting those miniatures in might be a challenge, so I'm going to take a look at how to get them in properly without possibly compromising the integrity of the base or the miniature. We have wooden tags. These are hook tags. Hook tells you which criminal you are hacking into the brain of. And they have silk-screened or heat transfer pictures of the different criminals. Oh, looks like two of them are stuck together. There we go. Nice and chunky. These are grip tags. That tells you how much hold you have over the criminals that you hack into the minds of. There are, I think, 5 of each. And there are 10 criminals, so that's 50 grip tags. Here are 2 blockade markers for the different zones in the game. A little close-up of the blockade markers, just wooden octagons. Looks like stop signs, which is what they're should look like. They're blockades. Should stop at a blockade. Here is a chapter marker. It's a little hourglass, so that's a chapter marker. I'm going to put that there. Here are contribution cubes. They were cubes originally, but through stretch goals, they turned them into something more thematic, and these look like little manila folders. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 contribution markers. Oh, 9. Sorry, missed that one. And a little hexagonal marker. Dice. I believe these dice are for the solo mode only. Helps with the AI. Just a black die and a white die. Dilemma cards. There are 72 dilemma cards here. Let's see. Linen finish on these cards. They really feel good. I like it. They have a textury feel when you slide through them. Lots of cards here. So, those are your dilemma cards. And remember, I'm not really exposing you to how the game is played. These videos are strictly about seeing what's in the box. There are plenty of gameplay videos. I might actually be making some myself, but for now, this is just about what is in the box, okay? All right, coming up next is, first of all, you have, looks like some player aids, and on the back side, you have the different criminals. Here you have the story crime cards. All these with the numbers, you've got 3s, 2s, and 1s. These are the story crimes. You separate these into piles based on number. One, 2, and 3. And then you have the side crime cards, which are, I believe there's 21 of these. Really beautiful art, nice designs. Show you some of these. These are the cards that go with the solo version of the game. The board is a modular board, hence the setup of the board can be different every time. And in this modular setup, I can see how expansion can be implemented. So I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility to see an expansion, major expansion for In Too Deep come up. Maybe in the future. Don't know if that's what they have planned or not. See how well the game goes for them. You have, I believe, 10 of these. No, 8. So you have Riverside, the Towers. Again, beautiful art. I'd love to see a graphic novel of this. It really open the world up. Downtown, the Blocks, the Parish, Ion Heights, and Skyport. Anyway, you set the board up like this in a circle. So you've got an octagon, again, common theme in the game. Okay, so 8 board pieces. Good thick cardboard. I mean, could they have made it thicker? Yeah, but you know, I think this thickness does the trick. So I think this is a really good feeling board. Nice finish. Okay, evidence boards, 1 for each player up to 5. This game can play 1 to 5 players. So there are 5 boards, equal thickness as the game boards. This is the evidence board. Little ding there. Apparently, you've got it set up for 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, maybe 5-player. This, I think, has to do with the mini expansion using the Sentinel. These things plug into the Sentinel's base. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have the directives, I think. Not sure what they're called, but you get 5 of these and you get 6 of these. Okay, moving on. You have more chits. Lots of chits here. Let's see how many we have here. But you have 8 item titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are items that move about the game that are part of that go into the different slots of the bases. You have, I think these are assignment tokens. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 assignment tokens right there. You have a lot of intel chits. There are 94 of these intel chits, the ones that look like a shield. They're intel chits. There are also 16 tolerance tokens, 72 evidence tokens. This entire sheet's evidence tokens, and the bottom part of this bottom row is evidence tokens as well. So you have 72 of those. That's it. This is a really nice looking game. Good quality cardboard, good quality on the cards, nice linen finish, nice chunky wooden tokens. Remember, this is a deluxeified Kickstarter version. If you get the retail version, instead of these miniatures, you'll get cardboard standees. The Sentinel is a wooden meeple. This has been Mod J for Games Vitae and the Meepleborn. If you have any games that you'd like to see unboxed, please make it known in the comments below, and we'll try and get it on the screen for you. Take care. See you on the next game.